Hey everyone, Summer Racing back with you again from SEMA 2018, this time from the Aeromotive booth, and we have John with us to tell us everything that's new.
Yeah, so as we continue to expand on our Phantom family, as we like to call it, we've introduced a brand new Apex Phantom, and the Apex Phantom features jet siphon technology, and it's technology that allows us to pull fuel from a remote location within a fuel tank or saddle-style fuel tank. It features a magnet on the bottom side that's an extremely strong little magnet, some 4 feet of Tygon hose, and our jet siphon that is attached right to the underside of the Phantom hat. Got some noise going on over there from one of our big pumps. So how this works is it's basically a P-trap. Think of an undersink where you've got a P-trap under there that will collect fuel or self-flood. So in this case, we're self-flooding the jet siphon so that when you kick the pump on, it has something to pull from and start the siphon process. It's pulling fuel through the Tygon hose and filling what is ultimately the bladder. And the bladder holds fuel around the pump at all the time. Now keep in mind, it's already pulling fuel through the holes in the bottom of the bladder and also returning fuel back to the bladder through the top side of the hat from anything that's not being used at the consumption point. Now, in addition to the jet siphon to help keep fuel in the bladder at all times, even under off-road conditions, big attack angles, high G loading under aggressive driving, autocrossing type application, we've also introduced, as part of the Phantom family, check valves, or bladder baffles, as we like to call them, inside of our bladders. These have the ability to be added into any of our Phantom lineup, so any of our Phantoms can be outfitted with these bladder baffles, and they feature just small little Teflon balls that are check valves inside each one of the inlet holes on the bottom side of the bladder. So again, under high G loading, this allows fuel to enter into the bladder but not escape from the bladder, ultimately allowing that pump to always be surrounded with fuel at all times. This will allow you to have an EFI setup that is never starved. You won't be cutting out under the high G loading or high attack angles that are present within off-roading and autocrossing or aggressive driving.